When your bank tells you they'll buy Bitcoin for you and they'll make it really easy, and you can do it on the phone, it'll cost you $1 million Bitcoin.
This has really been extremely egregious. So on September 12th, Jamie Dimon says Bitcoin is a fraud. He says he'll fire any one of his traders buying Bitcoin. Bitcoin drops 24%. When Jamie Dimon speaks, people listen. So that weekend, we found out that the largest buyer of a Bitcoin fund that's in Europe that buys physical Bitcoin, right? The largest buyer was Morgan Stanley and JP Morgan. And that's not illegal.
We shouldn't be stockpiling Bitcoin. We should be stockpiling guns, bullets, tanks, planes, drones, rare earths. We know what we need to do. This is not a mystery.
Did you say stockpiling Bitcoin?
I said we shouldn't be stockpiling Bitcoin.
Oh, it shouldn't be. Okay.
We should be stockpiling bullets.
We've got huge political influence being purchased by crypto. Coming up here, spending $270 million in Congress, and then look what they're doing for the White House, right? Lock, stock, and barrel. The whole system has been purchased. We have no effective regulation on crypto. So my prediction is we're going to have the mother of all financial crises in this country because of the involvement of crypto in banking and the standard, the stable, the traditional banking sector, in a lot of our pension funds as well. This whole scenario, this whole pattern is why I offered several amendments during the FIT 21 bill and the Stable Act bill for a no bailout for crypto bill, just to protect the American people so we're not on the hook when this goes bad. And none of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle supported those amendments. And that's just insurance, so that what has happened repeatedly over and over again won't happen this time, which is the American people have to pick up the tab. And we won't have the ability, because of the amount of debt we're piling on us, we won't have the ability to step in. So I guess what I'm asking you is tell me I'm wrong. Tell me how I'm wrong, that my fears are unfounded.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. We will, and if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're going to get more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. We have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto flat. Do not forget we have options tomorrow. And then, of course, it's like clockwork. We do this every single month, and I told you we would not get a big pump in the month of June because we know Jerome is in the house and he's not going to move just yet. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And right now we have stocks also flat, and we have Michael Saylor selling ties, taking a page out of Trump's book. And we know Trump and the Trump family has been making billions off of crypto. And remember, the crypto teacher told you his job is to land us in his fourth industrial revolution. So guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. You have yield rates right now, the long end is down. You have the dollar slightly up. You have volume in crypto down. You have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, you have the Fed. Repo at $168 billion. Make sure you're pulling on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates high for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And if you need proof, just go to the Patreon. Look at the article I put in there today. Guys, this technology is ready. But remember, this is a plan. It moves in phases. And we have Trump calls for scrapping the U.S. debt ceiling entirely, warning it poses a threat of economic catastrophe. And we have this big Trump spending bill, which is going to give the stock market a shot in the arm. But don't forget, at the end of this year, we have to refinance close to $10 trillion. And then plus, we're already paying $1 trillion just in interest on the debt. And that's the reason why they want to devalue this dollar, so therefore they can get this debt down. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs right now are down. And we have Bitcoin and Ethereum had small net inflows yesterday. Guys, make sure you're paying attention to the inflows and outflows. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have Coinbase launches Wrap, XRP, and Dogecoin on Base. Also, we have the NASDAQ-listed e-commerce platform Treasure Global launches a $100 million digital asset treasury strategy to acquire Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stablecoins. And we are seeing the Michael Saylor strategy take off right in front of our eyes. And don't forget, the big banks have their hands all over strategy. Now we have SUI partners with Dubai's Vara to push the digital economy in the Middle East. And we know the Middle East is also leading in the metaverse, leading in all this technology, flying taxis, and your digital twin in the virtual world. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have APS makes first institutional purchase of retail tokenized real estate, buying $3.4 million in Italian properties via MetaWealth. And again, guys, all goods, everything, real estate, deeds, it's all going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Coinbase less Athena today. Also, we have Circle going public today. And we're seeing cryptos are starting to take over the stock market. And we know all stocks are going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. Make sure you watch the video I did last night. And lastly, we have JP Morgan plans to offer clients financing against their crypto ETFs. Yes, guys, you heard that correct. But we know this is a plan that moves in phases. And we know the banks are the biggest what? I'll let you finish that. And don't forget, guys, these banking CEOs, billionaires, fund managers, they're definitely not going to tell you the truth. They're going to give you half the truth just to keep you on the leash. But we know that big banks and big corporations have been funding crypto from the beginning. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.